Hello, lifers! Welcome to a little bit shorter an episode, a little bit simpler. This game is still in closed beta, so we're going to do a first look. Quake Champions. Beta. It's a spectacle. I've been in the beta pretty much since the first round. But I haven't really been able to talk about it, largely because of the NDA. I'm going to have some fun with this, but there are these champions available at the moment. However, you have to unlock them typically. So I have not played any of these except for Ranger, who is sort of your default. I finally figured out I could set this. One problem I've had exploring this is I've had some difficulty actually getting in and figuring out... Did that change? Yeah. Kind of figuring out their menus. They did reset all our statistics, and I have not yet started since the latest version of the game has hit. Of the currently available game modes, we have Deathmatch and we have Team Deathmatch. We have Duel and we have Sacrifice. Today is a first look, so we're just going to hop into Deathmatch and Team Deathmatch. One of the big complaints that we've had along the way has been the amount of time the game spends loading, searching, that sort of thing. Part of that is because it's in the closed beta. You have to keep that in mind. Basically, there's just not as many players as there could be. Hopefully that will change a bit as we get further along. I really am not a fan of matchmaking, though, simply because I come from old school Quake. You get your friends together and you play on a server that you host or you rent from somebody. So, here we go.
Vote now.
Let's see, we'll do... I'm going to go with Blood Covenant. I've had issues with the ruins of Sarnath. Here we go.
Focus.
Ouch. That is not the weapon I chose. I am turned around. That was not the weapon that I asked for. But yeah, the one thing that has come up pretty regularly, the lightning gun is actually pretty big in the list of weapons.
Coming at you.
Excellent.
It's good to go.
There we go. There we go. Hey, I got the rocket launcher. Now we... Oh, come on, give it here.
Quad spawn in 15 seconds.
Yes, I'm coming.
From the grave.
From the grave. Hey, and
Quad
I get the mega.
spawned. Enemy
Sweet.
has the quad.
I'll take that armor.
Operation is running smooth as silk.
So yeah,
Enemy has the quad.
could have done without that. Alright, I'm gonna go where the people are and just run in blindly. Hey, there with the quad.
And
Got that.
quad damage.
We're 20 feet tall and throwing lightning.
Enemy has the quad.
I'm firing wide left. Armor, please, hurry. Not gonna happen. Alright. Take that health.
5-minute warning.
I ran out of ammo.
Coming at you.
Leave that behind. And get me some fresh stuff. And some armor. So yeah, definitely, especially with the abilities, item control is important. It always has been, but these special abilities, I think, just make it that much more critical. Take this in.
Quad spawn in 15 seconds.
This highlight's different, but I'm kind of liking it. They didn't have this earlier.
Quad spawn. Enemy has the quad. Party breaker. Quad damage.
Oh, that shot.
Enemy
I
has the quad.
almost got that one off.
Sometimes the
One thing about this map, it plays a little more fluidly than the others, and that's one of the reasons I voted for it. It's actually a tried and true map.
shoot with it.
I think I just criticized them for using the gauntlet. Oops, I missed. I'll take that as soon as it comes available. Take that, thank you.
Stay down. You disgraced yourself enough.
There is also, and I haven't been using it, but there is a benefit to zooming things in. Ah, I didn't get off. If I'd gotten a second rocket, I'd have probably gotten a kill there. Dang it.
Point blank.
Hey, that belonged to me, man. That was my lightning gun.
Quad spawned. Enemy has the quad. Enemy has the quad.
Yeah, wasn't a whole lot of hope there.
Too much going on.
But yeah, you can zoom up, and apparently zooming up gives certain buffs. Oh, jeez.
15 frags left. Enemy has the quad.
dang it.
Excellent. From the grave. Party breaker. Deadly slipgate. Enemy has the quad.
What happened?
Gates are closed.
What the hell
Find
happened?
another way home.
Point blank. 1 minute warning. Revenge.
Always like revenge. Give me that rocket launcher. Plays me some shots.
From the grave.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of from the grave here. Whoa!
You lose.
Ah! I was in 6th place. Not terrible, but out of 8, that ain't great. That was pretty fun. But see, most people I think are going to be playing free-for-all whenever they jump in a game because it's the most welcoming, it's the best way to warm up, it's the best way to get used to the controls, to get us some practice in. In general, it's going to be probably the, oh my, going to be the best way to kind of get into this. Yep, okay, I got an armor shader for a character, and I got epic legs. Alright, back to selection. So, we'll go and take a look at these things right quick. Alright, I have part of the heavy set. I've got the heavy legs now. Bink! Not a tremendous difference, but not bad. Alright. So I've equipped those, and then if I want to, I can hop over here to Slash
I'm gonna flip.
and see what her shader looks like. It's this one. That's not bad. Like I say, there's some decent customizations. I'm just not a big fan of playing in that way. Never have been. I don't like unlocking customization. I come from the old days of Quake where you could make custom models and use them. I actually had a Wildcat model in Quake 2. I'm gonna do Burial Chamber, I think. Well, never mind. I don't like the Ruins of Sarnath. I've gotten stuck on the geometry in this one. Honestly, if you're playing and you're in the beta, make sure that you pop in on the forums, in the beta forums, and get feedback. As much as people whine about people whining, the feedback is needed. They need to know what players want.
Ranger reporting.
Oh wow.
Surrender is not an option.
There's a few of us that are playing Ranger. Do I have the shotgun? Nope. I'm pretty sure I changed that earlier, but doggone it, it keeps giving me the machine gun anyway.
Gotta find another way.
This is actually another reason I don't like this particular map. If you'll notice, that was the lightning gun I just picked up. It occurs more commonly in this map. It seems to be, because it's in front of a couple of spawns, Like, people
Prepare
use it
your
a
team.
lot. And it just, if it's used correctly,
Round
it is
begins in
absolutely devastating.
3.
There's a lightning gun. I was saying. I don't actually use it all that well.
Lost.
Wow. Ah, the rocket.
Those are gonna have a hard time beating you off the wall.
That ain't the right gun. There we go.
Denied.
Ah! Got hit by somebody else with a rocket. There you are.
Enemy has the quad.
Of course they do. Yeah, that one I'm not surprised by.
Kicking a man when he's down. That's
I saw the purple. Ah!
Quad spawn. Your team has the quad.
Oh, excellent. Oh! What the hell?
Enemy has the quad.
Was that same guy? I wasn't paying attention. Ah, get off the geometry, damn it!
5-minute warning.
And now I can't find the other team. They're playing more as a team, though. That's part of the reason we can't find them right now. So they're all staying pretty close together. Whereas we're constantly getting separated out. Give me that rocket launcher. Prefer it, always have. I was hoping to catch one of them trying to come up behind me. Don't think they were dumb enough to do that, though. So there is a little bit of strategy that comes in terms of the
This operation is falling.
in terms of the power set. That was a special
Quad
ability
spawn
there.
in 15
Has
seconds.
its
Kicking a
bit.
man when he's down.
Quad spawn.
Bumping into things, and that ain't even fun.
Showstopper. Breathe in.
Disgraced yourself enough.
Take this, and I'll take that mega. Took me a while to even figure out what the mega was, because doesn't really stand out that much. Okay, woo! Hey guys, how y'all doing? Like the entire other team. Yeah, you shouldn't have tried to
Enemy
follow me,
has the
man.
quad.
Dang it. Didn't make it. Definitely don't want them to get that. Quad is just so bad if they can land rails. Yep. Wah! There you are. Have fun with that. Wah! That's exactly where they went too. That's exactly where they went, was after that railgun. Not playing particularly
1
well in
minute
this
warning.
environment.
Your team has the quad.
Good. Because we need it. This other team is absolutely dominating us. Ah.
Gate out of this
Like,
place.
everybody on their team is healed up and everything. They're like really playing for keeps with
Everything
it.
is good to go. Coming at you.
Hey, that should have done more damage. He was on top of that.
Going on in my head. Can't focus.
That was exactly the reason I threw it out just then.
Lose.
No kidding. Okay, so thoughts on this. It's pretty fun. It stopped being fun to some degree during that last round, mainly because I was playing so poorly compared to everybody else. That happens. One of the reasons I don't like that map, you heard me mention that earlier. Look how many times I got stuck on geometry. I was running and I hit something, I hit a wall, I hit something else, I couldn't get up some steps. That's annoying. And I have not had a good experience in that map. Well, that last round, there was one player that was far and away more skilled than the rest of us. And I was far and away less skilled than the rest of them, so I also was just playing bad. I kept, like, jumping sideways and stuff, so it's fun. It could still use some tweaks. Quake Champions, it's not perfect. but it is Quake. It's a little bit less Quake than previous games, and a little bit more class-based Overwatch, Team Fortress type stuff, but it's an interesting mix, and I see opportunity in it.